Hi guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today I thought we would do a Mail Art Monday where we decorate some envelopes. So today I will be decorating 5 envelopes. For me, I like to decorate multiple envelopes at one time, usually between like 5 and 10, just so I have them ready to go for when I am sending out letters to my pen pals. I also do like sometimes I will like pre-set up pen pal folders or washi tape samples too, just to make the process a little faster because it's easy to do that kind of stuff in bulk. At least that's my opinion. So with this first envelope, I'm using some wrapping paper that was wrapped, that my order from Sticky Kit was wrapped in this past month. I absolutely adore this paper, and that's kind of my pro tip to you would be to use things that would not necessarily be something that you would otherwise keep. Um, I love using these things that would normally just be trash to other people and then using it for collage elements and kind of repurposing and recycling in hopes to give things a new life. So, collage and pen pal projects, they don't have to cost a lot of money. A lot of materials can be sourced from your junk mail or your orders and different packaging and whatnot. So, when I was creating these envelopes, this whole process took me close to 40 minutes, but there were several factors that kind of created that. Um, I wasn't super well organized when I was creating, and I had some issues with some of the stickers and stuff that I was using. So this video is actually like sped up to like 4 times the normal time, just so that it's at a more reasonable length. I figured you don't want to sit here for 40 minutes while I decorate an envelope, and I don't think I could talk for that long. So on the backs of my envelopes, I really like to add a stamped image. Um, I'm not trying to add too much bulk to the back of the envelope, so I usually keep it pretty simple. Some washi tape or stamped image, or sometimes like some hand lettering, and that's kind of what I do just as a fun touch to the back of the envelope. So now I'm moving on to my next envelope, and I'm going to use some more of that paper, the wrapping paper, in this as well, along with some pieces of book pages and other stickers. And I'm also trying to use up some of the supplies that I received in my Your Creative Studio box from this last month. Um, I've noticed that if I don't like actively try to use these things that I receive in the subscription box, then it just kind of like stays around in my stash and never gets used because there is so much in the box. It's hard to use a significant portion. So usually when I get those kinds of subscription boxes, I will send some stuff to my pen pals, and I like to try to use it on the envelopes just so that I can kind of keep my stash under control and not have like stacks of stickers and papers that I received in subscription boxes. So recently, I feel like my style is really like spring like, and I'm really getting into that whole vibe right now. These stickers were actually from my last Your Creative Studio box, so that kind of helps with the spring vibe. That stamp was also included in the subscription box as well. Um, I'm really into florals right now. Like, I am so ready for spring. Although here in Southern California, it's been cold and then it's been warm, and we're in another like warm spell right now where we're gonna have some highs in the 80s for the next couple days. I'm not looking forward to like that kind of warm, but I'll take it. We could desperately use some rain though, because we are in another drought again. So I guess that's kind of the norm for here. Um, I do miss the rain. I actually lived in Texas pretty much my whole life before moving to California 5 years ago. And the Texas rainstorms are my favorite. Now, I don't like severe weather, like thunderstorms like that, but I do miss getting rain throughout the year and actually hearing, thunder every once in a while. I think I probably have only heard thunder less than 10 times in 5 years since moving out here. We just don't really get thunderstorms, which is odd. Coming from a place that, that was like the absolute norm. It's just kind of odd to live somewhere where that's not the norm. So, anyways, I am now moving on to adding some washi to this envelope. Like I said in my journaling videos, washi and the stickers are usually some of the last pieces that I like to add. They just kind of like tie everything together and fill up any like space that I feel is awkward or empty. So that's another kind of tip that I would have for you is never underestimate the power of washi tape, and it can really save a layout or a collage, in my opinion anyway. Now, this paper that I am gluing down onto the envelope is one of the papers that was included in my last Your Creative Studio box. This one had the same kind of issue that I have with some of the papers that I receive in there, where it has some like text on it that was a little bit strange to me. The text on this one was like a fake, like, wedding invitation thing, and I just thought that was kind of odd. So you'll see me cover up the text, which is my solution to that kind of problem. I will frequently cover up the text on things that have weird sentiments, or just that the text doesn't make any sense and it's kind of like obnoxious. So I'm covering it up with this other little piece of paper that says today on it, which is, pretty like is okay to just like leave alone, and adding some stickers and some little cutout pieces that I received in a swap recently. Um, and now I'm adding some stamping to this as well. So that's my solution. If you don't like the sentiment or the text on images, just, cover it up with collage and it all kind of just mixes in together anyway. So, and now we're down to the last envelope. On this one, I was trying something a little bit different. I decided to put the main like anchor piece of the collage on the right side instead of the left side. I typically don't put a lot of stuff on the right side where the actual stamps would go, but I figured if I glue this one down really well, then I don't have to worry about the stamps accidentally coming up with paper. I know that when we send these decorated envelopes through the mail, they can kind of get beat up a little bit. At least that's what happens with some of the things that I receive. So I do my best to try to make sure that everything is stuck down extra well, and that wherever I'm placing my stamps, that the stamps will be able to adhere and not come up. So now that we're kind of getting to the end of the video and the end of this envelope, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the love and support that I receive on my channel and my other social medias. I really enjoy this community and I'm so glad to be giving back to it. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. It all helps my channel to grow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.